はい。一回ジェミナイで、小説を書き始めて、で、それから多分キャンバスっていうジェミニの中に入っているもので書いて、さらにノートブック LM、これ Google のそういう、機能なんですけど、で、そちらの方に浮気して、で、またジェミナイに戻ってきました。アンティジェミナイ。Welcome って言われました。Welcome back って言われました。じゃあ、20ページになります。1ページから19ページまであちこちで作ったので、それをまとめて、この上に、コピーしました。12ページまでしか一度にはできなかったんで、13から19まではまた2つに分けてこっちの後の方で、入れて、そして20ページを作ってもらったんです。ここにはね、病気とかそういうのも、特発性、血小板減少性市販病っていう、これにかかってしまうようにしてくださいっていうふうに話したんですけど、じゃあ読んでいきましょう。The Transformation からいきましょう。せーの。The transformation didn't announce itself with pain. Pain is the language of the world of two, a sharp defensive alarm designed to make you fight or flee. Instead, it arrived as a silent change in the pigment of my own skin. It was Thursday morning when I noticed them while washing my hands, scattered across my forearms, and the tops of my feet were clusters of tiny, round spots. They weren't blemishes or rashes. They were small, vivid blooms of a deep, unmistakable violet, the exact hue of the meridian core interface, the exact shade of the 3.0001 horizon. By afternoon, a larger dark purple bruise had formed on my thigh, though I hadn't bumped into a single hard edge in days. I stepped into the study and placed my palms flat against the glowing oak desk. The interface pulsed, its violet light rising through the wood to meet the spots on my skin. The system resonance swirled, calculating the shift in my biology. The numbers scrolled beneath the lacquer, no longer just tracking my pulse, but decoding my blood. Platelet count, 12,000. これは何リッターなんだろうな。ナノリッターじゃないな。ミューリッター。これ何リッターわかんない。Critical drop. Per liter. 違うか。1ミリグラムみたいな感じだよね、きっとね。Cellular status. The escalating barriers. Diagnostic label. Idiopathic, thrombocytopenic, purpura, ITP. I looked at the words. Idiopathic? In the old medical textbooks, the word simply meant of unknown cause. It was the label that world of two gave to anything that refused to follow their rigid chains of cause and effect. When the math failed them, they called it idiopathic. これ、イディオパシックかもしれませんね。後で発音調べようかな。Yumi, I called out softly. She walked into the room, her presence as fluid and unarmored as before. She looked at the display on the desk, and then down at the purple marking on my arms. In the old world, this would have been a moment of absolute terror. Platelet count that low meant danger. It meant internal bleeding. It meant the body's defense system was failing. But Yumi just reached out her fingers, gently tracing the violet, これなんていうのかな pedichy on my wrist. これは今ここで調べてみようかな。ここ翻訳しましょう。音がちょっと出てないかもしれない。あ、はいはいはい。Petechia。天井出血。Petechia。はいはい、わかりました。戻すのはこれかな。はい。But you just reached out でしょ。あ、そうそうそう。The mild petechia on my wrist. The platelets, I murmured, looking into her calm eyes. Do you know what they do, Yumi? They are the construction workers of the bloodstream. Whenever there is a breach, a tear, or a leak, they rush to the site. They clump together. They harden. They build a wall to keep the inside and the outside out. I leaned back, feeling my 68-year-old frame settle into the zero resistance of the chair. My immune system hasn't gone rogue. I smiled. It hasn't made a mistake. It has just listened to me. It has finally taken up its evolutionary armor because it stopped believing in walls. Because I stopped believing in walls. My blood had stopped building them. Thrombocytopenia isn't a disease. It's my body unclotting. It's the physical manifestation of total relaxation. The phone on the desk began to ring again. Its plastic casing vibrating violently. Sato-san was still calling from the high-rise 30 miles away. Trapped in a world where the Meridian project was collapsing because he was holding it too tight. I looked down at the violet spots on my skin. The universe wasn't attacking me. It was painting me by allowing for the 0.0001 surplus. My physical form was dissolving its boundaries, preparing to bleed into the very structure of the house, the city and the future. はい。で、ここからね、ちょっとね、いろいろな、その先の、こういう、なんていうんですか、プランも考えてくれてますね。この先、とりあえず、このまま行ってみましょうかね。次何を言ってくるのかちょっと。どうも、あと、このヒロシは、この特発性、血小板減少性紫斑病で入院とかはしないみたいですね。この感じだとね。これ入院しないとダメなんじゃないかって感じがしますけど。どうなんだろう。ところで、これ、実際この病気になったら病院に直行しなきゃダメですからね。本当なんか難病らしいので、先生に見てもらわないと危ないです。ヒロシみたいに落ち着いてはいられません。現実ではね。でもこれは小説の中なんでどうなってくるのかこれからが楽しみです。